All right, guys, welcome. Grab your foam roller, grab your yoga mat. We're going to do a little bit of foam rolling with Miss Lisa. All right, here we go. We're working out our trouble areas, and we're going to start with the worst of worst areas called the calf muscles. All right, so we're going to go down. I'm going to get some music lined up, and we're going to start working that calf. Guys, we're going to start at the base here, or at the top of the calf. Don't get behind the knee, but top of the calf and work it down, okay? And we're going to get this song on. I looked for a foam roller today at the store, but they didn't have any, and this one's kind of getting old, and I need a new one, so I'll probably just have to order one. So, you'll hear a lot of noises on mine. Mine's broken. It's a PVC pipe with some foam on it. Bought it online, but apparently my body weight has crushed it. All right, so as you're foam rolling, we're starting at the top of the calf. You're gonna think about the calf muscle in two separate sections, and actually three separate sections, this and a middle. So let's go to the inner calf. Carmen, you're still here. Carmen, welcome. Carmen, do you have a foam roller? Yes or no? The answer is yes or no. Now, if you don't, like I said, if you don't have a foam roller and you still want to participate in this lovely class, grab a water bottle, you know, a hard metal, plastic, something. Not one of those dollar waters that you buy at the store, but, you know, your refillable water bottles. Carmen says, by the way, all my comments are turned off on here because I'm broadcasting to children. Oh, Miss Carmen, you love to spend time with me? Okay. Good, you're going to stretch. All right, so if you're also having inabilities in certain areas to gain flexibility, again, foam rolling is an excellent way to gain flexibility, all right? So right now I'm currently working on the medial, the inner calf muscle. Oh, I could scream right now, but I have to put a smile on because I've got friends watching. Now work your way down. Now again, I'm on the inside of that calf muscle, working my way down. If you don't have a foam roller, a great idea to invest in one, and you usually can find one in the fitness section of your local store. Unless you live in the Caribbean, in the middle of the ocean, we don't have these here. If we do, I don't know who's carrying them. All right, work your way down towards the ankle. You're gonna find, what's gonna happen is you're gonna find some tender spots, also known as trigger points. And those trigger points, once you get there, instead of rolling back and forth this way, roll side to side. Oh, Lord. I used to teach a foam rolling class in the States. And, what was I gonna say? Yeah, we'd all be screaming in pain. It was very painful for us all. Yep. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so we just did a ballet class, if you were there with me. The soleus or soleus muscle, which is this middle section, the gastroc is these two big ones, and then the soleus is it's very strong in ballet dancers because it's a releve muscle, a muscle that we use when we go up on our toes, okay? So that one gets tight and it gets sore. When you're rubbing it, you're like, oh yeah, I didn't know it was sore. All right? I need to let my feet be free. Oh. Now, when you find that trigger point or a knot, stay there, roll side to side. You can circle your foot or point and flex. All right, now we're gonna work the outer calf muscles on the outside, the lateral. So we work the medial, that's the middle section. The lateral is on the outer side. Start up by the knee, not right behind the knee though, because there's a tender area back there and that hurts. All right. Now, what you want to do is typically work 2 minutes in each little section. We're not going to spend that much time, but definitely, like if you've got a knot, you work it for 2 minutes. That's the time frame to kind of really change that muscle fiber. And I found a giant knot, and I named her Sally. Turn Sally. No one names their child Sally anymore. You don't hear anyone. Let me think. I have a friend named Sally. I have 2 friends. I feel like no one's name is Sally anymore. Nor is Lisa. No, there's a few Lisas I know that are children, that are teens. Don't forget to breathe. All right, I'm going to work my way to the midsection of my outer calf. There. Sometimes adding a little upper body pressure onto that. Now, of course, we're working at my pace. So if you were doing this on your own, you would find your areas, work each area for 2 minutes. We're going to continue down, getting lower. Now, for me, I'm not feeling anything down there, which is a good sign. Down here by my ankle, though, I'm rolling now onto see how my toes are up? This muscle here, the peroneals, when we cervicudipia in dance, yeah, those muscles are engaged. When we releve, those muscles are engaged. So turn your body sideways, and we'll work our peroneals. Oh, you're screaming my name. Oh, my trigger point is right up here. There's always a knot. All right, so when you're foam rolling, you'll discover that there's always a certain area, like right here is a certain area here. You've got one up here as well. Those are always there. They're always going to exist. And then when they get really tight, who knows? They could be impinging nerves. They could be impinging the lymphatic system. You know, when your knees start to swell, and you're like, why are my knees swelling? Why are my ankles swelling? So those systems that are very small and minute that run through our muscle tissue need to remain clear so that they can do their jobs. All right, so when those knots appear, you might not even know it. And then you might have a swelling in the ankle or a swelling in the knee for something that's clogged the way. Oh my gosh, this is excruciating. All right, let's work up to this. Oh, just a minute. I got one little side area right here in my peroneals that's screaming. All right, we are going to go up to the quad. We're going to go this side. Now, you've heard of the IT band. Well, if you haven't, it's a long band that runs. It's a very fibrous band. You really can't break it up, but we are going to break the muscle tissue that's underneath. So there is a trigger point right here. Boom, 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 that we're going to go over. You're going to love me. You're going to be saying, Miss Lisa, I love that lady. I love that lady. You can call me a girl. Ouch. Oh, Lord, right there. I don't put all my pressure on because I can't endure that much pain. This is worse than childbirth right here. I'm not even kidding. Okay, yep, worse than childbirth. Oh. Do not hold your breath. You want to bring oxygen to those muscle fibers. Oh my Lord. Oh Lord. Should I even be filming this? Oh. Here's another trigger point right up here. Now I said 2 minutes. I can't endure it. It's too much for me. But we are gonna move to the butt. All right. We're gonna move to the gluteals. Gluteals. Go to that. I want you to focus on this butt cheek. Focus on this one. You can turn a little bit sideways. Yeah, that's my broken foam roller. You should get a good one. There's different densities. So if you do order any foam rollers online, you know, see what if they're completely foam, see what their density level is. I would recommend a firmer. I can't remember how they're labeled for density, but a firmer. You can Google it. Do some research before you order anything. But get the firmer one because after time, the softer ones kind of get mushy and you just have to throw them out. Just like this one I'm going to have to throw away. All right. We're going to move to our other gluteal. I'm going to flip so you can see me up close and personal. Go to the other side. Find those trigger points. What if I told you those were my bones? Oh, my bones are cracking. Oh, I found a good spot right there. Oh, I'll edit all the moaning out and I'll put nice, relaxing music so you think it's fun, like happy music. All right, I'm gonna start working my way down my gluteals. Another area that we're not gonna foam roll today, but would be right here on the side, up here where my leotard is, right where I am right now, actually. Ow. That's the gluteus minimus. Okay, so we get the maximus, which is the big one, minimus, and medius are in there as well. So those two are on the sides. You know what? I'm doing it right now, so I'm going to flip over and do this side because I don't want to neglect any part of my opposite side of my body. This is my tighter side, my problem area. So ideally I would stay there a little bit longer and work my problem area. All right, let's take it down this leg. We're gonna go onto the side of the leg. Again, supporting yourself because this is excruciating. Oh Lord, hopefully you didn't just dent your water bottle. You're using a water bottle. Oh. Ouch! The pain is indescribable. Indescribable feelings, soaring, tumbling, revealing. I'm not on a magic carpet. I'm on a magic foam roller. Ouch. Okay, I gotta go down a little bit. I gotta get this next trigger point and to make it through. If I need you guys to call 911 for me. Ouch! They won't know where I live. They won't. I'm putting myself a little higher so that I am not directly, because I can't hold myself up once I'm on that trigger point. Music seems so nice. Oh my goodness. See all the pain? So see how much, now if you're doing this with me, you'll see how much tension is in the body that you don't even know exists until you start foam rolling. All right, we're moving to the quad, our calves. Don't forget we've got an inner, an outer, and then this middle. Start on the medial side, the inner side. My inner side. Oh my goodness. Hey Carmen, are you thinking about getting a foam roller? Oh my goodness. I'm going to point the trigger point. I'm going to roll on it side to side. I'm going to take it down. So work your way to the middle part of the calf. Again, if you rush through this, you're really not doing your body justice. Now, if you've got plantar flexion restrictions, Carmen says yes. Oh, yes, the more torture I can bring into my life, the better. Carmen, excellent. Excellent. Yes. They say you know what they say, Carmen? Have you heard this? Redheads can endure more pain than the rest of us. Have you heard this? Carmen says, LOL, but let's see if she responds to the redheads enduring more pain since Carmen is a redhead. And let's move our way down towards the ankle. Yeah, I read an article, whether it's true or not, I don't know, I'll ask Carmen. Once she gets her foam roller, we'll find out. She says, I've heard the opposite. Oh. Well, we'll have to Google that again. Maybe I misremember. Maybe it's the redheads can't, but I thought they could endure the most pain. I was like, interesting. I'll torture those students a little bit more. Okay, we're down at the base. Oh, I was talking about plantar flexion, which this is plantar flexion. If you have limiting mobility in the ankle and you want to get your foot down more, we'll work on some of those stretches today too, which is all foam rolling. All right, now I want you to go to the middle part, the soleus, which is the middle section of the calf. Start high and, well, let's go mid to low, because that's where all the knots will be. Yeah, I feel that. I'm putting a little pressure with my foot. Now, as you're foam rolling, you'll work out your arms because you're holding your body up. Oh, but you won't feel the arms getting over workout because there's so much pain endured in the bottom portion of your legs. If you want it, this is a nice way also. I hate to say it, sorry, masseuses of the world, but you know, we can't always afford a nice massage. So foam roller comes in quite handy when you need that self massage. All right, now we're going to go to the lateral, the outer calf muscle. Not as bad. Oh, I might be mistaken. Don't forget, take it up high by your knee, but not on the knee. You don't want to injure the smaller muscles behind the knee. Know your limit. Be cautious. Oh. That trigger point right at the base, right at the top here. So painful. Oh. Yeah, so you probably found that trigger point right at up here at the base of your calf muscle. All right, let's work down a little bit. On the lateral, but we're not tilting the foot all the way to the side yet, okay? Just working that lateral gastroc. And again, most of the tension is going to be up towards the middle part of the shin to the upper portion. Now we're going to roll to the side. We're going to get our acromials. Again, those are muscles that we use a lot in ballet. Actually, this side, up here's the trigger point by your knee, so work that. Oh yeah, feel that? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, right there. Breathe through the pain. All right, I could honestly endure that for 2 more minutes, but I really want to get to our plantar flexion. So dancers, this is called dorsiflexion. We call it flex and we call it point, flex and point. All right, so the plantar flexion is the pointing. So P, plantar, P, point. You get it. Let's work on our plantar flexion flexibility. So if you've got poor plantar flexion, what I'd really like to see from you is you to take a photo, a selfie of your ankle. Carmen and I have nice plantar flexion. So I don't think about this that much because I don't have to work on pointing my feet. But so many people have that issue. So what you're going to do is probably be on a pillow, maybe something a little higher than this. All right, and you're going to put this under. Now we want to get the muscles on if this is your shin bone, on the outside. So that muscle right there. All right. And I'm not really sure how you might want to maneuver like one knee on this pillow. Oh my goodness. I might need an additional pillow because I can't put all that pressure on my shin because it hurts. Now remember, you want to be a little bit over on the side. I might put my head on the couch. Grandma Lisa's going to put her head on the couch. My dog used to do this. Rudy, I miss him. He's living in the States. Oh my goodness. All right. I found a spot. I'm just going to rest there for a minute. All right. Rolling on that. Now, with the foam roller, it's not working that well. So what I might recommend, if you're having the same problems I am, is taking your foam roller and pushing it through that area. Or if you have a ball, all right? Because you almost need something a little smaller to get those smaller muscle fibers right here. I'm going to transition to my other side. I might be able to let me try it on my foam roller on this side. Because this side doesn't hurt. I don't think it still hurts a lot. Oh, right up towards the knee, there's that little trigger point. You're going to find it, and it will hurt. Oh, yeah. Almost, you could feel like maybe a nerve would get impinged in there and shoot right down to the feet. So the toe muscles are actually located all the way along that shin bone. So those are your toe muscles. So if you've got hammer toes, and hammer toes are curled up toes, they're curled up all the time, you've got a tight muscle right here, and that needs to be massaged and dug, okay? Let's try this. If you've got tight plantar flexion, put your legs up on a pillow. You want your feet to be straight. I'll face you guys, so don't do this. Keep your feet straight, just like we do in dance. and sit on your feet. You can scooch your feet more on a pillow. So notice my feet are straight, I'm not turning them in. You can lean back a little. For those of us that have nice plantar flexion naturally, you can see when I sit on the ground, I can even lift my toes up. I don't have my ankles completely touching the ground. I don't know if you can see that. So I never do this, but I guess one day I might lose it. So it's probably good to practice. So if you're up here, some people can't get their ankles down. It looks like this. All right. So lift one leg. If you have more range of motion and you want to do that. And go ahead. Obviously stretching a little longer than that would be ideal. All right, let's finish with our quadriceps. We did not do the quads. We did our glutes. We kind of did the hamstrings, but the glutes and the calves are a little more important. All right, what you're going to do is torment yourself some more. You're going to be on the foam roller. Oh, yeah, right there. You might just take a little pillow nap. What if I fell asleep? Wouldn't that be funny? I fell asleep live streaming. I woke up 3 hours later. I'd have to edit the video. Oh my Lord, help me. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, oh, there's a big knot. I was noticing I was having some grand plie issues. Besides my knee hurting, I was feeling a lot of pain here on the outer side. Remember we did the side of our thigh already. But once I started working that, like this, I felt it all up until last week. And I started working my my hamstrings and my quads, both of them, both sides. This side and this side and the side here. And I tell you, really, one day later, everything felt so much better. It was like could do a grand plie without excruciating pain. Oh yeah. I'm working my way up to the hip. Oh my goodness, I found a trigger point. Breathe. Oh my Lord. Ah! Oh, pain. All right, I'm gonna switch sides, but I'm gonna have my audience leg facing you. By the way, I bought these cool lights at the store. Maybe you have Wi-Fi. Everything's on Wi-Fi, so I can dim. So I can fall asleep if I need to. All right, I'm gonna take this into the lower part of the quadricep, and I'm gonna work my way up to the hip. And there's 2 trigger points, one about here and one about there. And you'll know because I'll be screaming your name in vain, Carmen. Carmen, do you need a foam roller for your birthday? Oh, goodness. I'm feeling it right there. Okay, just got a text. Let's read it. Oh, goodness. I'll answer her in a minute because I'm in the middle of rolling. I don't want to be like cussing on here like, ah, weep, 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 weep. be like, oh, Miss Lisa's in a bad mood. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Carmen does want a birthday foam roller. Oh Lord. Oh goodness. I don't recommend the PVC piping one though, because I was thinking that I ordered this for me because it's easily mailed to the U.S. Virgin Islands. And so I got the smaller one. I thought, oh, this is perfect. Where did I get this when I moved here? Or did I bring it with me? I might have had this. I can't remember. Oh, ouch. Breathe. Just like when you give birth, you have to relax through the pain and just breathe. Too much information. Oh. All right, we're moving our way up. I'm getting too close to the couch. All right. Oh, goodness. Oh, I found another spot. It's excruciating. Oh. Maybe they should have, this is a prenatal class. Then women will be like, I don't need drugs for my birth. Foam rolling was more painful. Oh my goodness. Ouch. Okay. Oh my goodness. I feel like a new woman. Look at me, I can barely walk. All right. You know what? I would say let's end, but we have one more body part we do not want to neglect. It will be our back. So you will be thanking me later because this is not excruciating usually. But I told you early on in class when I was doing these neck rolls, I could feel this area of my rhomboid screaming my name. All right, but let's go start with the lower back. Yeah, so if you have tension in your lower back, this is excellent. You can stay on this area. You can play around with positions, knees to the chest, wiggling around, feet on the floor, really just working through whatever kinks. Because our backs have so many areas that probably need massaging and focusing on. All right, we're going to work our lower back and we're going to work all the way up to our shoulder back, well, to our neck basically, okay? The nice thing about this smaller foam roller is when I do my neck, it's perfect. My neck is not like a big foam roller. All right. We have this acupuncture and acupressure place down here called Balls of Bliss. Lovely name. But they do, they have this great device with two balls and a basin that these balls sit on, and it's great for the spine. All right, I'm working my lower back, which is the lumbar spine. I'm gonna have to get a little bit forward so that my bottom is on the floor. And you may want to bring your head up. Oh, my body weight just crushed this foam roller. Oh, this is heaven though. Especially as we're working our way up, it feels amazing. Oh, right there. Oh. You're getting into your QL here. Your QL is your quadratus lumbarum. All right, right there. It's hard to get in, but this foam roller is finding those pleasure points. I'm joking because it's not pleasurable. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to go to my upper back. Oh, this is great too. It feels heavenly. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so, oh, it feels so good. Ignore my noises of my foam roller. Support your neck with your hands as you work that area of your rhomboids and your traps that get tight. Oh, we all hold tension here, and we all are on our silly devices a lot and our computers. And if you're not one of those people, I'm jealous because I was telling myself yesterday I need to get off this phone. But it's a nice way to stay connected to people, especially when you're alone. Right now in the quarantine, you can go on Facebook or whatever, Instagram, and see what people are doing, or just see how big kids are getting, and see, who's cleaning their house. I cleaned my house and I baked today. You can see all the food that people baked, cooked, and you're like, I was in this baking stage several weeks ago, and then I stepped on the scale and I went, oh, okay, well, I'm going to stop doing that. I was doing a lot of breads and cinnamon rolls, and I gotta stop. Let's work our way to our neck. Oh, this is heaven. All right, so as you're on your neck, work your head side to side slowly. You can shut your eyes now. If you would like to grab a pillow for your knees, get cozy. And, oh Lord, I'll try not to talk anymore. But go to one side and then do a nice gentle yes nod. Just a little. It doesn't have to be a big nod. And keep doing a yes and then a no. All right, go to the other side of the neck and try to find some of those trigger points. I'm finding better when I shake my head no on this side than yes. On the other side it's a yes. This side is a no. Now I want you to work the foam roller up higher on the back of the skull. Woo. Oh, yes. There is an area in the skull that above the bottom of the skull, like a couple, probably 3 fingers above the where the base of the skull is. There's an area where nerves come out, and that is an important area to massage. So by being up higher and working this foam roller through that area, it releases a lot of the nerves that run all the way down through the backs of the legs. And actually, if you massage this area a lot for a couple minutes, you will gain hamstring flexibility. You can almost feel like tension out of your head, tension releasing from your whole skull. Well, guys, I think we should call it a lovely night. But I hope you enjoyed the foam rolling class. You'll feel a big difference in your body. You'll notice where you still feel like you need to roll out some of your tight areas. But hey, if you start doing foam rolling on a regular basis, your body will thank you. You'll rid yourself of a lot of what you consider injuries that you just woke up to. Oh, I woke up and now my leg is sore. What's going on? So foam rolling can really be a benefit to your training. Again, I want to thank everybody and curtsies to you. And hopefully I'll see you online for some of my online classes. MissLisaBallerina.com. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.